Hey everybody, David here, and today I am going to do a top 10 list of my top 10 favorite Pixar movies of all time. Now, there are no right or wrong answers here. Whatever you have on your list is your list. Whatever I have on my list is my list. Let's all be respectful. We can have friendly conversations. And yes, share your list of your top 10 in the comments section below. So with that being said, let's get into the top 10 right now. Are you ready? Starting with number 10, I have Finding Dory. Finding Dory might surprise a lot of people here. Yeah, this movie is really great to me. It's very heartwarming. It tears me up every time I watch it, especially when Dory goes out there and finally finds her parents after so many years. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I was a little worried about this movie when it first came out because it's very similar to Cars 2, where they're putting a supporting character front and center. Unlike Cars 2, however, which to me was a little annoying because Mater didn't really work as a leading character. This movie, however, made the supporting character work. You actually feel sorry for Dory and her past and everything that's revealed. Ellen DeGeneres does a great job in the role. And yeah, it's very heartwarming, very moving, and very funny.
Hey, Becky. Ow, stop. Let's call her Becky. This is hurting.
I think she likes it.
At number 9, I have Toy Story 4. I really enjoy Toy Story 4, maybe more than most people. People might be surprised. Yes, this movie is a great continuation of the Toy Story saga. It was something, once again, I was a little worried about because I'm like, there are some other Toy Story movies that are really good. How are you gonna top those three? And to me, they did a really fantastic job. It was heartwarming, it was funny, it was great. I loved Bunny and Ducky, they were really great. And I really thought this was a nice conclusion for Woody, which is why now I'm nervous about Toy Story 5. It's like, oh man, every time we think they're done, they're like, no, we're gonna do another one. So I have faith in Pixar when it comes to the Toy Story movies. They're ready on 4, so it's like, let's give them another shot with Toy Story 5.
To infinity and beyond.
At number 8, I have Monsters University. Yes, I really enjoy Monsters University. I think it is a great, funny film all around, and I love the lesson that it tries to teach, that just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure. There are always multiple options at succeeding in life, even if you have to go all the way at the bottom and work your way on top, because that's how a lot of people have done it. And even though my experience in college was very different from Mike and Sully's, it was that classic what you think of college when you watch this movie, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked seeing how Mike and Sully met and how they grew into the best friends that we know them in Monsters, Inc. And I thought the movie did a really great job at that. I also thought it was interesting that this movie focused a little bit more on Mike Wazowski, where the first movie focused more on Sully. It was a very interesting contrast, and I loved all the new supporting characters that the movie introduced.
Oh man, I can't be late on the first day!
At number 7, I have Up. That's right, how can you not have Up in the top 10? Some people might think this is a little lower than it should be, but yes, I really do love Up. I love the characters, and I love the adventure that these characters go on. I do think the movie drags a little bit in the middle, but come on, how can you not put it in your top 10? Just with that first 10 minutes alone, that gets you crying like a little baby. And then even at the end, when they remind you what this whole adventure was about, and then you find the last photo and the little message that Ellie sends to Carl, it's like, it's so poetic. I love it, man.
Please let me in.
No.
At number 7, I have The Incredibles. The Incredibles has been in my top 10 for a very long time. It might have gotten a little knocked down since I originally had it up in the top 3, but now it's at number 7, and I still love The Incredibles. The original Incredibles is so freaking good. It probably helps that I am a huge fan of superhero movies, so yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, this is a movie that really hits all the right chords, and it came out at the right time when superhero movies were really starting to hit. I love the characters, I love the family dynamic. That scene where Bob and Elastigirl are like arguing a little bit, and it's like, it feels like a real family. Some people would say maybe it's the real Fantastic Four movie, or the true Fantastic Four movie out there. Look, I don't care. I don't want to get into a whole Marvel versus Pixar debate. But yes, this movie is a fantastic movie. Would it ever be turned into a live action film? Maybe, but I don't think it should. And I think they should just make sequels to it. I'm surprised we didn't actually get as many sequels, especially considering how big superhero movies have gotten. They've been missing on the boat on that one. But hey, bravo to Pixar for not just doing sequels when it doesn't need to have them.
Public is in danger!
My evening's in danger!
You tell me what my suit is, woman! We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife! I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get!
At number 5, I have Inside Out 2. That's right, Inside Out 2 makes my top 5. This movie is so good. All the beats it hits from beginning to end. Now seeing Riley as a teenager, seeing all the new emotions that are introduced, and dealing with anxiety, something that I think we all have dealt with, right? I think a lot of people watching this video have dealt with anxiety before, and so it makes that story so relatable in this movie, and I thought it was great. Just slightly not as great as our next movie. At number 4, I have Inside Out. That's right, the original one. So I had to put the first one over the second one. That's one of the ones that I'll agree with a lot of people on. Usually nostalgia doesn't always bite me as much as other people do, but yes, Inside Out 1, I mean, such a terrific film when it first came out, and how do you not hold the tears and realizing that sadness needs joy, just as joy needs sadness, right? In order for us to feel complete, if you will. And the ending, when Riley breaks down, is such a heart-wrenching moment. It just works all around. I love it. I love all the characters in this movie, including the emotions. Even the parents have some funny moments when they go inside the parents' head. And then the end credit scene with all the cats and dogs and teachers and so forth. It's such a good movie, so much fun and very emotional. I love it. At number 3, we have one of my all-time favorites, Ratatouille. Also directed by Brad Bird, by the way, who directed The Incredibles. Brad Bird can do no wrong, in my opinion. He is one of the best directors at Pixar Animation. He also did The Iron Giant, just in case you guys didn't know that. Ratatouille, so good, so different. It's such a beautiful film to look at and listen to. The score is amazing. The characters are great. It's so wonderful. The little review at the end that Ego gives always tears me up, that anybody can cook. And it's not just for cooking, it's for anything. If you're a filmmaker, you can do it if you really want, if you put the effort into it. You can be a cook, yes. You can be a cast member at Disney. You can be somebody that's going to be an archaeologist. You can be a NASA explorer. Just work hard at it, love your craft, and you can do it.
The world is often unkind to new talent. New creations. The new needs friends. Last night I experienced something new. An extraordinary meal from a singularly unexpected source.
At number 2, I have Coco. Coco is one of those movies that really, it's not easy to hold back on these tears, man. As soon as that song Remember Me comes up, you just start bawling your eyes out. I'm sorry, if you did not cry during Coco, where have you been? Where is your heart? Because this movie is so beautiful, so beautifully animated, and has a really great story there about remembering the loved ones even when they're gone. It's about legacy. It's about where we came from and who has been connected to all our lives, and why it's important to always remember the people that have passed on. You know, I'm gonna be honest here. When I first saw this movie, I was sad. I was worried. I'm still worried to this day whenever I think about this movie that I'm scared to be forgotten. I don't want to be forgotten because I'm scared if I go to an afterlife, I'm gonna disappear. It's like, it's such a great movie. And when you get to that moment where, you know, Miguel sings to his grandmother, Coco, oh man, it's, I don't know. I don't know how you don't feel anything for this movie. And it's just such a great film.
I think we're the only family in Mexico who hates music.
Finally, number 1 on my list is Toy Story 3. This is the movie that has been my favorite Pixar film ever since I saw it in the theater back in 2010. It was such a great conclusion to those characters, or at least if it was the conclusion, it would have been the perfect way to end that entire trilogy. There's a part of me that still doesn't like that Toy Story 4 and 5 are a thing now, but whatever. They, you know, at least it's continuing the legacy. But I do feel that Toy Story 3 was the best and still is the best of that trilogy. I still remember when that movie originally came out and I saw that scene where the toys were going down the, you know, the garbage compactor. I thought Pixar had gone mad and I thought they were gonna kill off the toys. I thought, what is going on? What is Pixar doing? They're gonna kill off the toys, right? This is a kid's movie. No, wow. And it got me teared up when they started just reaching out to each other, reaching for each other's hands. It was so well done, so well animated. Lotso is such a complex character with what happened to him in the past and why he is who he is in that movie. And then you also got Spanish Buzz, which is hilarious. And don't even get me started on one of the greatest endings to this movie of all time, having Andy pass down his toys to Bonnie. And man, the way it all concludes with the toys looking and waving as he's going off to college. It's such a great ending. And man, every time this ending comes up, I'm telling you, right before when I originally saw it, I didn't know where they were going with it. And it bawled me to tears. Now it balls me even earlier because it actually starts now when it shows Andy packing up the rest of his stuff. He closes the last box and brings it to the car because now that you see it today, you know that Woody's already in that box and what he's planning on doing. And it really, like, you already know, and the tears just start coming already without it even revealing itself because you know what Woody's doing. And it's such a fantastic film that, that's why number 1 on my list. Now, some of you might be wondering, David, where's Toy Story 1? Where's Monsters, Inc.? Look, I enjoy all those movies too, but look, this is my top 10, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, share down your top 10 in the comment section below and tell me, what are your top 10? What should I have put up in my top 10 that I didn't? For me, these are the movies that I love. I want to know your movies now, so share them in the comment section below. With that being said, here are my Patreon supporters. Look at these people. These people are awesome. I love them, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't, you know, showcase the people that are supporting this channel. And yes, they want to see me succeed, and I'm very grateful for that. And so every time you see a new video, your names will always show up here. Hopefully I can get enough support to eventually get to making my short film. The highest leveled members will definitely get a thank you credit at the end of my short film if I manage to make it and have it completed. If not, there are other perks that I'm trying to think of and come up with that I will eventually get to. Right now, this is the easiest thing that I can do, so it's for everybody. And there will be other things like member-only videos, which I've already done one. I'm going to do another one soon. Maybe a behind-the-scenes video of my little studio that I film here all the time now. I used to film in here before, but I'll give a little more in-depth look into what it is. So until then, everybody, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, take care.